everyone, it's xKnightFuryx, and today I'm going to be talking about how much long spiked collars are worth in diamonds and how to smartly buy and sell them in the shops. Before we get started, I just want to say a few things. First, if you don't already know, the current limit for pricing items is 500 diamonds, so just keep that in mind. Second, all the spike prices I list are not concrete. Just like trades, you'll get underbuys and overbuys, but these prices are in the middle where you should get a fair amount of jammers willing to take your deal. Third, I would not recommend buying black longs unless AJ significantly raises the pricing limit, which I think they should. Selling them is fine if you're honest, but you run a major risk of getting scammed if you're buying a black long, and I'll get into more detail about that later. Alright, let's get into it. There are three categories of rare long spiked collars: bad longs, good longs, and the black long. Bad longs include, in order from worst to best, orange, green, and yellow. They are worth a minimum of 500 diamonds to normally 600. Good longs include, in order from worst to best, pink, blue, purple, and red. Pinks are worth about 750, blue and purple range around 800 and 850, and red sits right at about 900 diamonds. Last but absolutely not least is the black long. Considering the bulk of diamonds you're already paying, you can find sellers willing to go anywhere from 1,500 diamonds to 2,000. Now you're wondering, okay, but how do I avoid getting scammed while buying and selling long collars? The answer is, you can't. You always run the risk, although I'm about to tell you the smartest way to do it while having a low scam risk. For bad longs, obviously 500 is always a safe buy. After that though, it's a two-part buy that involves trust, most unfortunately. Here's how to professionally handle that. Say you're getting a yellow long for 600 diamonds. Tell the seller to put a non-spike item on for 100 diamonds, and then a spike for 500. More often than not, the seller is more scared of a buyer trying to buy the spike and then not buying the second item to avoid paying the full amount they promised. As a seller, if you use this technique, selling a lesser non-spike item and then the actual spike, you won't get scammed. If the buyer doesn't trust you, that can't really be helped. They're just trying to stay safe. That's why this is a better technique to be voiced by the buyer to prove that they're not trying to scam you. For good longs, you can use this same principle, and under 800 diamonds, the risk of getting scammed is still very low. Tell the seller to put a non-spike item on for the lower price, that's the full price minus 500, and after you buy that, the actual spike for 500. So if the seller is a scammer, you'll lose less diamonds assuming you already have many. Now, the black long. Again, I would not recommend buying one. The risk of getting scammed is super high. I myself have been scammed trying to buy one. It's much better to buy 3 or 4 good longs and then trade for a black long, because instead of possibly losing 200 to 400 diamonds, you'll be losing 1,000 to 1,500. But if you're set on it, it's the same technique as before. You'll buy 2 or 3 non-spike items, depending on your deal, and then finally, the glorious black long. If you're going to sell spikes like these, please be honest and true. Getting scammed is the worst feeling ever, and it does give you a bad reputation, and it's wrong. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and I wish you all luck in your spike endeavors. Jam on, guys.